Hi, I'm Amaia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a special little video because tomorrow the Summer Turned Pretty episode 1 and 2 come out. I am never touching a Pop-Tart ever again. Like, I think he always cared about her. It's burning. Let me talk about other shows that I've liked. I said what I said. So I'm super excited. And as a little celebration, I wanted to have a special video about that. I thought, what better way to celebrate than to make the recipes that are literally on Prime Video for us to make about the Summer Turned Pretty. Also, I'm not being sponsored by Prime Video, although it really seems like I have been. I'm not. I wish I was. Like, sponsor me, like, hire me, please. In Prime Video for the Summer Turned Pretty, if you go to extra content, they have recipes. There's like 4 different recipes, but I'm only making 3 of them. So I'm going to be making dirt bombs, s'more brownies, and strawberry pie. Yesterday I went shopping. I broke bank. So today, right now, is Tuesday. I'm going to be making all the recipes, and tomorrow I'm going to have my reaction to the episodes. And it'll be like a little quiz sort of thing, so stay tuned for that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm really excited for you guys to like participate in that. Hi, it's future Amaia here. I just wanted to pop in really quickly and talk a little bit about how this video really works. In this video, I'm basically just baking and talking. I kind of ramble a whole bunch, but then the next 2 videos that are going to be coming out are my reaction to the Summer Turned Pretty episodes. So the first video is episode 1, and then the second video is going to be episode 2. And alongside my reaction, I'll dive a little bit into what I enjoyed about the episode, what I didn't enjoy. That's kind of it. Stay tuned for the end to get a little snippet of what those videos are gonna be like. I'm a little bit more than scared, okay? I'm gonna start with the strawberry pie because it has to like rest for like 2 hours or something like that. Okay, let's bring out all the pie ingredients. I'm actually really excited for the s'more brownies. Yesterday I went to Costco and I got this like giant thing of strawberries. Actually, I got 2. So I'm really excited. Basically, I'm supposed to take these, cut them, and then like add them to like a pot, a large pot. Also, you guys, I'm like really scared because I'm like not good in the kitchen world. So I feel like these aren't going to turn out really great, but this is the fun part. This is like, you know, I'll also be talking a little bit about like the Summer Turned Pretty and also about me maybe. Okay, I need 2 cups of strawberries. What does this even mean? While I cut these, let me talk about a recent video I posted. Basically, it was my season 3 trailer reaction, and it got so many views and so many comments, which I honestly didn't expect. I didn't think people wanted to even see that, but I was really excited about posting it, so I did anyways. It got a lot of attention, you guys, which is still insane to me, and I'm so like glad and really thankful about that. I am Team Conrad, and in this video I think I made it like kind of clear that I was, and I got so many comments of people being like, no, Team Jeremiah, and then some people were asking like if I just didn't like Team Jeremiah, and I was like, no, I'm totally fine with Team Jeremiah. So I just wanted to explain that basically I have nothing against Team Jeremiah. In fact, I actually really do understand why people like him. He's just not my favorite. I don't love him as much as I love Conrad. Also, let me explain why I'm Team Conrad, okay? I think that a lot of the time he had so much stuff going on, but he was alone in it, or like he thought that he was alone in it when he obviously wasn't. He could have talked to people, but I don't think he ever stopped caring about Belly. Like, I think he always cared about her. He just did it in a way that maybe isn't the best way and maybe doesn't work for everyone, so I totally understand that. But I think he's always cared about her, and he just wasn't showing it properly, but he also felt like he was alone in his own struggle, so I understand why he thought that it was the right thing for him to do. I also just don't like Jeremiah. I'm sorry. I get why people like him, again, but I don't like him. He's not my favorite. I think he only started liking Belly when he realized that Conrad liked her. I said what I said. I don't know. He just whines, and I don't like him. He like whines every single time that something like doesn't go his way. Like, you would never be catching Conrad doing that. Although that's not necessarily true. How much do you think this is? Do you think this is 2 cups? Maybe this is 1. Okay, this is like 1 cup, right? I don't know why I started with the like controversial stuff in the beginning. I should have like waited so that you'd want to stay. I just wanted to be honest. I'm also not gonna treat anybody that is Team Jeremiah in a bad way because you're Team Jeremiah. Like, that's a little silly. No, like, you're allowed to have your own opinions. I've been thinking that I might want to read the books. Like, I've already watched the show, so do I really wanna read the books as well? I think this kind of makes up for all the strawberries, all the extra strawberries in the other one. That's so fun. These strawberries can go away. What? They just disappeared. I'm pretty sure you can actually eat the green part of strawberries, like the leaves. That actually sounds stupid. So after this, I believe I have to add the lemon juice, lemon zest, lemon juice, vanilla, and salt. Oh, and sugar. Oh, I didn't bring out the sugar. I don't know where it is. It's over there. Oh, that just like wasted like a bunch. Anyways, this actually better turn out good. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. Half a teaspoon of salt. Should I add more? No. Last time I baked, I was on a call with my friend and it just didn't work well. I don't know, I added like a crazy amount of like sugar or something like that. Guys, is this a stupid thing to use? I wish you could respond right now, but I guess you can't, so I'm gonna use it anyways. I'm trying to like squish them a bit, but I don't think this is working. Okay, I don't know how long that has to be there for, actually. While that is there, I'm going to get a small bowl, mix gelatin with no flavor, water, and just let it stand for 5 minutes to dissolve. Okay. I still got this. This really is not difficult. In the recipe, it says to use 3 0.25 ounce envelopes of unflavored gelatin, which I feel like is one of these, but I'm not super sure. Okay, so basically, I believe it should be a whole packet and a half. So I'm going to eyeball it. We ball full packet, and then a half of this. I think that should be it. The strawberries are like simmering over there, and I'm not quite sure if I like the smell or not. When this is done, I have to mix it, whisk it until it's combined, and then let it cool for 2 hours. Oh, I didn't put the lemon zest. I should do that right now. Basically, I just have to like grate it like cheese. How easy is that? I don't know if this is right. While that cools now, I'm kind of just really excited to try the s'more brownies, so I'm gonna make those, I think. Both the s'more brownies and the dirt bombs take 30 minutes and 350 Fahrenheit to bake. So I could just prepare both of those and then put it in for 30 minutes so that they go in at a time, like both of them together. Yes, this is a little Christmas bowl, because why not? That works. You know what? That works. Oh shoot, I heard little explosions in the microwave. That worked. That was good. I was going to get like actual graham crackers and then like break them and like make them into crumbs, but then I saw these little packs, like these bags. So sorry about that. My camera just died. Okay, and then the butter. Oh, it's hot. Let me finish mixing it and I'll show you guys. Okay, I can work with this. I need to put it into like a cake sort of thing. This pink one. I don't have a non-stick spray, so the only thing that I could use would be butter, but this already has butter anyways. Oh, okay. I just researched it, and it says that ceramic cookware is known for non-stick properties. So, I think I'm good. I hope. Because I'm doing it anyways. Oh, this is really not a lot. This is a really big pen and I didn't think of that. I have another option. This would be perfect. So the idea would be to scrub this off. You guys probably think I'm like looking so stupid, and I definitely am. I did it. This is like a Zen garden. Like, this is so relaxing. In the recipe, it says semi-sweet chocolate, but I couldn't find any. So I bought both milk chocolate and dark chocolate, and I'm gonna combine them. I'm like trying to think about what else I can talk about that's like summer. I turned pretty themed. I don't think the Coco wanted me to talk about the summer I turned pretty. Instead, I guess I'll talk about myself. Now, I got a lot of new followers, so I'm not sure if many people know me. I think this would be a great time to introduce myself and meet you guys. So, I'm Amaia. I am turning 19 this month, which is a little scary. My birthday is the 28th. My Instagram is literally just amaiabures. I'm currently in Tsitp, which is college. I'm studying professional theater acting, but I am interested both in theater acting and on camera acting, and most of the projects I've done outside of school are on camera. So every single time that I tell somebody that I'm going into acting, they're always like, oh, so what do you want to do? Like, be an actor? Yes. Basically, I honestly love everything related to any sort of storytelling, which is what I tell everybody. I'm truly passionate about just storytelling, being able to like share stories with people, and in honestly any sort of way. I love writing. I just recently shared one of my poems on a short, so go check that one out. If I don't go exactly into acting, I would still love to direct, to produce, write in any sort of way. I wrote like one play and I wrote a film and I produced the film, but it was like low budget, like student film. But I think it looks really good and I really want to share it with you guys. I'm making a trailer soon, so you guys can like get excited about it. I guess I'll tell you a little bit more about my acting life, like school life, if that makes sense. So in Tsitp, we basically have to take general education classes. We call them gen eds. There's like English, French, physical education, complementary, and humanities that we have to take, and you just have to like finish a specific amount by the end, like by when you, like for you to graduate, really. This past year, not this last semester, but the semester before, I finished all of my general education classes, which means that I can focus solely on just my theater classes. That last semester, when I finished them, I took 10 full classes, which is a lot. Most people only take 6, so 10 was a lot. But I managed, which that also is why I didn't post as much and I kind of drifted away from it, because I literally had so many classes and so much to do. I was also starting production at that time, which was just a lot. This is turning out good, like look at that. Theater classes are basically, like it kind of depends on what semester, at least where I'm at. I mean, what you take depends on every semester. This upcoming semester, I'm taking classes like theater history, professional management, regular acting, acting for camera, movement and dance, theater creation, voice and text lab, as well as performance lab, which isn't necessarily a class. Like we take 9 weeks of regular classes and then afterwards we go into production, which is our performance lab. It's kind of just like reserved so that we can get graded on it. I do want to incorporate a lot of my acting and like storytelling sort of stuff into my YouTube channel, because I'm really passionate about it and I would love to share it with you guys. So I'm hoping that you guys are really excited, because I definitely am for this semester. I'm going to like get on that grind for sharing my school life with you guys. Apart from that really massive part of my life, I have a bunch of other hobbies. I literally never stop. Obviously, YouTube is a really big hobby of mine right now. And honestly, I don't just want it to be a hobby. Like, I definitely want to like keep growing and like be able to like, you know, do this every day. I have found a joy for editing, although I absolutely despised it. I read quite a bit, and I'm trying to be able to like balance it out a little bit more and better because I'm not usually very good at that. But I do really love reading, as well as watching like shows and movies and whatnot, if this video wasn't like a clue to that. I also love making any sort of art. I've been crocheting a lot more. I recently, like this past winter, so like Christmas and stuff, I learned how to read patterns and how to follow like patterns. Really excited to kind of like create more stuff and also make more handmade gifts because I think that's really sweet. And it shouldn't all just be about the money that you spend on gifts, but also like the time that you spend on them. I love photography, and Flavor Friday is actually one of the ways that I've been trying to get more into photography. I basically take pictures of all the products that we try for Flavor Friday, which if you don't know what that is, it's a small little series that I do in my YouTube channel with my boyfriend, where we just try like random candies and drinks and whatnot every week, and you get to see us reacting to it, which I think is really fun. On my Instagram, which again is amaiabures, post the pictures that I've taken and edited them, and add the link to my YouTube channel so that people can like watch. Oh, I just read be careful to not overmix, and now I'm a little scared that I overmixed. Do you think this is overmixed? We'll find out. I started watching The Summer Turned Pretty when it came out. I love little like fun romance shows. Like, I think they're just so easy to watch and just like really fun. No, I feel like I actually need a cutting board. Never mind. I've realized that my decision was stupid. I don't think a lot of people that know me now and that haven't been my friends for a really long time know this, but I'm like a really big fan of zombies. Like weirdly a fan of zombies. I literally, when I was in high school, I would think about them like every single day. And because of that, I love The Walking Dead, although I actually haven't finished watching it, so no spoilers, please. I know like right now, all the Walking Dead shows are basically like done, but if they were to make another show, I would love to be in it. My favorite off show, like without counting The Walking Dead, from The Walking Dead world at this moment, is Fear the Walking Dead. I love Alicia Debnam-Carey. I love her. Other fun facts, I get told a lot that I look just like Anya Taylor-Joy, and I actually love her. So I would love to work with her at some point. Like, dream come true, if I ever got to. I really don't think I'm doing this right, you guys. My first language is Spanish, but I moved to Canada when I was 9. I have a dog. Her name is Chloe. She is a poodle, but she is a tiny poodle. She's like a poodle cub, supposedly, I believe, but she did not turn out to be a cub. I started dancing when I was much younger. I did rhythmic gymnastics, which is where I get all of my flexibility from, as well as my hyper extensions, which is not good. 3 going on to 4 years ago, I started doing contemporary and jazz, which I love. Well, actually, I don't love jazz too much, but I am kind of getting like the hang of it. I'm kind of liking it more as I go on, but I love contemporary. And talking about dance, I am actually going to a dance class today, which is in a little over an hour, so I need to hurry up. I think I cut this chocolate a little bit too small. This is enough. That is what it's looking like right now. I hope it doesn't like overflow, but I feel like it might. I don't know what I should do. Should I just bake this now? Or should I make the other ones and bake them together? Because I feel like I'm not gonna be quick about it. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to make this all in 30 minutes. You guys, I don't think I'm gonna make this right now, actually. I think I'm just gonna make this one. Okay, well, that's kind of it for now. I'll be back and I will finish this sky up, which basically just has like, after it's made, after the brownie is, it has marshmallow fluff on top. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to fit, but it's this little guy that goes on top. I just got ready for my dance class, so I'm gonna head off in like 2 minutes. The s'mores brownies are in the oven. They're being baked right now. It smells really good. I have high hopes. I'm back in the kitchen to try and finish the s'more brownies and the pie. Also, dance. I'm dead. My back hurts so bad. My legs hurt so bad. I did leg days yesterday and then I decided to do more legs and like stabilization and stuff today, and that was not a good idea. The oven is preheating. It has to go to 400 degrees and I have one of these pie shells. My mom just recently bought these pie beads. They're gonna go on here and then I'm gonna fill it up with the jelly. And I have to like cut some strawberries and put them on top. The beads are on. Now I'm using these to cover the brownie. It says to use 4 cups, but there's not really a lot of space. So I think I'm just gonna eyeball it and hope for the best. Ooh, it smells like marshmallow. I don't think we need more, actually. And I think if we want any more on it for whatever reason, we can just like take it out of the tub. I don't want to like put too much and then have it be too much. Whee. Whee. Oven is ready. It's kind of overflowing over here. I do want to put it quickly in the oven for a bit to like toast up a little bit once that's done, just like with the regular like heat from it. To try and like bubble up a bit or toast or whatever. You're supposed to pick out like the prettiest strawberries to go on top, so I'll try and pick out good strawberries. I did want to ask you guys, what type of stuff do you guys want to be seeing more of? I did say earlier that I wanted to be sharing more like acting content and stuff, and I've seen some people like show interest for it, so I think that is a good option. But I know a lot of people are liking the summer term pretty stuff. Like, is there anything that's similar that you guys would like or anything like that? I'm curious to know. I am also trying to do a lot more like book and show content sort of stuff. So I think you guys will probably like that. If there's anything specific, let me know, comment below. While I do this, my mom's going to put that one in the oven for a bit so that the marshmallow toasts up. Guys, let us know if there's an easier way of taking these beads out because we don't know. I feel like we probably should have done some research about these before, but we didn't. It's burning!
Fue rapidísimo.
It got a little toasted. Live, love, laugh. It's okay though. I'm sure it'll be great. That was an experience and a half. This is fully cold now. I'm scared that it's gonna be like too hard. Oh no, okay. It's like liquidish jelly, like, so it's fine. Oh, they're sinking. I think that looks good. This one goes in the fridge for at least 3 hours, and then it gets like jam and like water and whatnot, like a mixture of stuff on top, so it like goes well. And they said to like cut it and put whipped cream on top, so it should be nice. And then that one, the little toasted one, you literally just cut it and serve it, and that's it. Hopefully this whole chunk is still fine. It has marshmallow dripping everywhere. Ooh. Hey, I'm back. So it is definitely not morning. Oopsies. But it is almost 6 p.m. I am going to finish baking the stuff, and then I'm going to finally watch the episodes and try out all of this food. So I'm really excited. I am in so much pain. All of my muscles are, every single time that I move, my back, dead. Not great, but I'm gonna push through because I said that I would. Oh, I need milk. I don't know if I have milk, actually. That is definitely not a cup. I need flour. I need 2 cups. I need to bend down to get it. Yeah, I keep getting messages, like comments, telling me that I need to be team Jeremiah, because I truly do get why people like Jeremiah. I don't know. I know a lot of people think that Jeremiah is like happier and he cares more about Belly because he is happier around her, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think that Conrad feels a lot more deeper emotions than Jeremiah does. And I think he was never really taught how to feel those emotions and deal with them. And I don't think he feels as though he's able to deal with those emotions without like shutting down and just like being on his own and like pushing the people that he loves away from him, which is obviously not okay to do, but he is a teenager at the end of the day. Like, he is still figuring out how to deal with his emotions. Whereas I think that Jeremiah has never really like felt those. And honestly, when he does feel emotions, he does whine. I think that Conrad has just had it harder, which has made it actually like harder for him to be able to show Billy that he does love her. But he loved her since they were kids, and the clips of them being together when they were kids, you could see that he liked her and that he really did care about her, whereas Jeremiah didn't. And yes, he does care about her now, but it was only after Conrad liked her. I don't know, that's just my opinion. You're allowed to have your own. You're obviously allowed to be team Jeremiah. I'm not trying to like convince you. I'm just trying to explain why it is that I'm team Conrad. My mom's coming up to make milk. Oh, I just spilled milk everywhere. Anyways, I should probably pour the milk in. I feel like those like big gym guys that like when they move one thing, they're like that's how I feel right now. And this is going to get melted. Oh, while I was at work today, I thought of another fun little fact about me. Not so fun, actually. I have trauma with Pop-Tarts. I was having a Pop-Tart for breakfast. I was just having like a packet like I usually did. I ate one full Pop-Tart, and then while I was eating the second one, I realized there was literally larvae inside of my Pop-Tart. I am never touching a Pop-Tart ever again. And it wasn't even like it had been there for like a super long time. They were like new. Like, I had bought them that same week. The other day when we were buying all of the ingredients, my dad like goes, he's like walking, and then he comes back and goes, "Oh, Maya, they have some extra protein Pop-Tarts." And I was just like, oh, I had enough protein the day I had those freaking larvae. Like, what? Another not so fun fact about me is I actually lost half of my hearing in my first year of college, so like 2 years ago. It happened while I was at school. I'm trauma dumping over dirt bombs. In my first year of college, it was literally like a weekend. Not a fun experience. I was still getting to know everybody in my class. I definitely already got along with a bunch of them, but I think it was still at a point where it didn't necessarily matter all too much because they didn't really know me. I've had a lot of people like now, like this past year, being like, "Oh, so like, what was that all about? Did you get your hearing back?" Like, no. I'm fully, well, not fully, but like basically fully deaf in my left ear, this one. It's actually a lot more common than people think as well. It was sinusoidal hearing loss. I never expected to lose my hearing, but I guess nobody ever expects to like lose anything. Wednesday, I started feeling like my ear was being like covered by something, and I was just like, this is so weird, like I don't understand. And then I kind of just like started losing my hearing, and I thought, I don't know, like kind of gross, but like I thought it was just like built up wax or something. I just had to go get it removed or something. I get home after taking the bus and I was really dizzy. And I'm like, I'm not one to usually get dizzy on buses, but sometimes I do. I get home and I just lie on the ground. I'm just like, oh, like I'm just really dizzy. I had already told my parents about like my hearing thing, and they're just like, okay, like you sure you're okay? And I'm just like, yeah, like I'm sure it was just the bus. Like I just got dizzy from the bus. And I tried to stand up, the entire room was spinning. I couldn't stand up. And my parents were like, okay, this seems like a little bit more than just dizziness from a bus. Let's take you to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, I stayed there overnight, and then they told me that there wasn't much that could be done. I had lost my hearing, possibly temporarily, but probably forever, which was hard. I started getting hearing injections, like ear injections, like ear, whatever. But yeah, it was very unexpected. There was kind of no reason for it. No sort of explanation. They told me that if I were to get my hearing back at some point, it would be within 6 months, and that was not the case. But I think I've adjusted, and I don't think it has changed much. I know when I lost my hearing, a lot of people were telling me that I was like so loud and that like I just had to like learn how to adjust my volume and stuff, but like it's a lot harder than it sounds. I do hear some stuff out of my ear, I do want to say, just not any sort of speaking frequency. So I can't hear people speaking. I can't hear any sort of like frequencies that actually matter. Let's lighten up the mood and get these dirt bombs made. So this is done. I think I just need to put them into like cupcake things. I found some. Maybe I overmixed it while I was like trauma dumping. Let me talk about other shows that I've liked. I am making a video about movies and shows that I've watched recently where I'll deep dive a little bit more into why I like them. A really big fan of dramas, although I have watched a lot of comedy shows. I've rewatched a lot of Modern Family, Friends, The Office, Full House, Fuller House. More like teenagey sort of shows like The Summer I Turned Pretty. I recently watched Maxton Hall, which is a German show, but I had been hearing a lot about it. I really enjoyed it. I recently reacted to the trailer of We Were Liars. I was a little bit like unsure about it because I didn't like the book. I buddy read it with my friend and she can testify that neither of us liked it, but the trailer did look really good. I'm very late to the trend of Outer Banks. I think it seems really interesting. My dad watched it. He really liked the first season, but he said that after that it just got, like it changed a lot. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means. So I'm curious to watch it for myself and get my own opinion. I don't know why I did that. And I guess since this is kind of just waiting for the oven, I can finish the pie. That's good, I really like that. Ooh. I believe it should just be something like that. That looks so good. This is the first time I'm making pie, by the way. The oven is ready. It would be so cool if instead of it being like jam on top, it was like tong hulu. Like it'd be so cool for them to be like crunchy, like I don't know why I thought I'd have to do that sound effect. I feel like that's enough. I don't think they need to be covered anymore. That's what it's looking like. It's so shiny. I'm just gonna wait until that's done. The little muffins are out. The dough itself looked like bread and not like muffin. Let's try if it's good though. I'm gonna let these cool for like a bit. While these cool down, I decided to shower because I felt so sticky and icky and gross. So I'm all clean now. It is almost dinner time though, so I think the best option would be for me to finish these, have actual dinner, and then watch the episodes while I have dessert. Let me melt some butter while I take all of the paper things off. I took out like 2 plates over there to like do it because it says to do it in like a dish that isn't too deep, but I feel like bowls should actually be fine, right? Okay. Yay! I think that's good enough. Perfect. Now the only thing missing is me cleaning this up, trying the desserts, and watching the episodes. These are the finished products. This is what they look like now that they're done. I feel like this one looks the best. It looks very like shiny and nice. But I'm most excited about this one, although it got like very toasted and it does not look very appetizing. I think it's gonna taste really good. I'm not fully convinced about these. Like the little bit of dough that I tried literally tasted like bread. Didn't taste like that interesting, so I'm not super sure about them. Yeah, that's kind of it. The baking took me so long, but it was so worth it. Like the desserts look so good. And honestly, they're not that far off from the pictures. When I was serving the desserts, I really got to see how they really turned out. The dirt bombs turned out just like they looked. They were good. They were fully made on the inside, like nice and cupcake-like. The s'more brownies, on the other hand, when I cut into it, first off, the marshmallow was completely stuck to the pan, so I had to like cut around it. It's gonna be like horrible to clean up. I'm not excited to clean it. As I took out the brownie was perfect, but then the bottom with the crumbs, it just did not turn out. As I'm taking out the strawberry pie, I realized that the pie shell is actually stuck to the bottom. But just because these things happen doesn't necessarily mean that they taste bad. Super excited for you guys to see my reaction to it. I'm so sorry that I'm making it 2 videos, but this is already a long enough video. So stay tuned for the second and third part. Thank you so much for watching. Stay shining. Let's watch the episode right now. I'm so excited to try these desserts out. I took way too long. Where are you running? Why are you running? What? Okay. Okay. This is so stupid. Okay. Think again.